Hello, today we're looking at Ubuntu Budgie 17.4 and it's a very exciting release in my eyes because this is the newest flavor of Ubuntu and this is the first release as a new flavor and it's very stable, it's very beautiful, it's based on Gnome with a lot of extensions. I know one person who's using this release already for like 2 weeks and he has no problems. And yeah, I like it and I can't wait to look at it with you. As you can see, you got a nice little launcher here. There's a lot of ways we can play around with it. We will look at it soon. And this is the default wallpaper, but I got a lot of nice other wallpapers there waiting for us. And as you can see, they start off with a nice welcome app. It takes a bit of time to load up, but it's okay. I'm running it in VirtualBox with 2 GB of RAM and a 1 core of i5 PC. So we get greeted with this part of the welcome screen and let's have a look at it first. Let's check for updates, and if there's any updates, it's already a bit past the release date of Ubuntu Budgie, so there might be something already. I just haven't looked at it, so let's just see if it will install anything. Ah, perfect. Restricted extras, this is very cool. To install Flash and other fonts, Microsoft fonts and some stuff like this. It's a very nice app to install. And I would definitely recommend it to new users. Drivers, it's very good to check it out if you have like a graphics card or something like that, or a sound card and it doesn't feel right. You can just click in here. There will most probably be a driver which you can just apply to your system. And you can look around there. Very cool. Language and input. You can check it here. Out here, install a different language, system language if it's not your preferred language or anything like that. Or even add some keyboard optional tasks. Backups, you can configure your backups here. Firewall, add users. Very nice. I like this app because it's everything you need all together. And yeah, you can make it nice and quick. Here, customization. We will have a look at it soon. Settings, we will have a look at it soon. Browsability. It comes pre-installed with Chromium, which is like the development open source version of Ubuntu Chrome. But you can install Firefox here. Very simple. Chrome, Vivaldi. Let's, for the sake of this video, install Firefox, because Firefox is always normally the default for Ubuntu flavors, but in this version of Ubuntu it's not. But that's okay. It's very easy to install and Chromium is also awesome. Keyboard shortcuts. A nice thing to learn if you're new to Ubuntu and Ubuntu Budgie. I must learn it. And system specifications. I'm running Ubuntu 17.4 Budgie, as you can see, kernel 4.10, in VirtualBox as I said, 1 core i5 PC. They have a 32-bit version and a 64-bit version. It's awesome. And 2 GB of RAM. And yeah, that's all here. But if you click here, you will see, wow, we've just looked at getting started. Here's an introduction. It is very interesting and cool that they don't show everything at once, but just a little bit, so it doesn't overwhelm anybody. But if you want more, there's more. It is absolutely awesome. There's always more. It's a very fun, and as you can see, Firefox is successfully installed. We will have a look at it, where it is soon. Recommendations. It is quite cool. Like, they encourage you to things you can install. This is a very cool app. It shows like all the things that is open on your screen at one time. And you can click and choose between them, snap. And recommendations. Software Center. It's also the Gnome Software Center. It's based on Gnome. I love this Ubuntu Budgie very much, actually. I think it's great potential, and as Ubuntu will be based on Gnome soon also, I'm sure they will also get a good advantage from it also. So, and it can only be good for them as they are also based on Gnome. And you can install any app easily and quickly, having your password. It sometimes takes a while to open up the software center, but if it's open, it flies. It is awesome. Default settings, you can change the theme. Like we got the arch theme at the moment, but you can have the material, design, adapter, or you can have the Vimix material design. It's very simple to install, and it will change the whole layout. I like the arts layout, so I won't do it, but it works well. At the beginning of the previous like alpha to beta didn't really work well, but now it's working just fine. It is awesome. Chat room, you can chat to fellow users. Ubuntu Budgie community, you can go to the chat room again. You can hashtag Ubuntu Budgie, and you can follow them. The local communities. And get involved. Please get involved with them. Or today, or donate. It's a great operating system. Lots of potential. And beautiful. Here you can also, same place we can just see all the social places where you can follow them and check them out. What I love about this welcome screen is by default it only starts up once, and this is when you open up your computer for the first time or make a new user account. You have to click this box to see it every time, which is not normal for most operating systems. So yeah, this is the welcome screen, the main menu. If we right click on the desktop, you can create new folders, organize desktop by name, change background, and here they got many new different backgrounds for 17.4 and other ones. So you can see it's all Gnome, familiar Gnome stuff. If you are used to Gnome, you will say, I've seen this before. And here's some nice pictures for you to choose from. Let's choose the string. So select. And here's even more pictures. Very cool stuff. Or just a plain screen. And yeah, let's go to our launcher. Let's go to the settings first of the launcher. Preferences. You can choose between default, Matte, or transparent. I like transparent for some reason. You can have it at the right, bottom, top, or bottom. Let's have it at the bottom. And let's make it. You can move it around here. It's very cool. Let's move it like this. And I like the icon size. You can have it like this, a little bit like this also. Why not? Little dog. Awesome. And you can configure it here. You can add desktop. We missed. And just show desktop and close desktop. Yeah. And then this is the welcome Budgie welcome. Just looked at it, so I'm gonna unlock it. Here's the software center, which we already installed everything Here's our files. As you can see, it's normal Gnome Love. Same as the rest of Ubuntu, so the same versions as most of the flavors. Full screen, half screen, half screen. You can minimize it and you will, if you click on it, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Here's a random box. LibreOffice is LibreOffice 5.3, so you can install the ribbon also. And as you can see, there's a little blue dot here. I don't know if you can notice see it. It just shows it is open. And then Chromium. As you will see, it looks very much like Chrome, and it runs on 32-bit and 64-bit Linux systems, where Google Chrome runs only on 64-bit systems. And it's basically exactly the same. It's very nice. And if you go now to the top, they got a very nice order, applets, calendar, sound, notifications will be here, and your settings. It's so cool that it's a nice here on the side, nice and sorted out, and they've got the normal settings also. So if you click here, you will have your normal Gnome settings, your background. I will not open it up because it's just normal Gnome. Language support, if you want to change the systems, if you want to configure your notifications, if you want to add online accounts, because it's really nicely integrated with your system, especially Google, Gmail, and I haven't really tried it the rest, but I'm sure they also do. Privacy, you can configure it there. Written language, also you can configure it here. CCM, based in St. Petersburg, Russia, in Rome, South African. That is where my accent comes from. But you can add more sources for typing purposes. Search, Bluetooth. I don't have Bluetooth on this computer, so it's no use for me to show you something I don't have. Color displays if you want to add monitors or enable nightlight. It's new in Gnome and they say it helps you to sleep. So if it helps me to sleep better, I'm all for it. Keyboard, shortcuts, and you can also change them and check them out and also add new ones, which is very cool. Mouse and touchpad, you check it out. Network, if you want to configure some settings there. Power, you can power saving, you configure it. And add printers, network and USB printer, sound. All these options here. If you have a Wacom or a stylus tablet, please. It's normally automatically detects and configure it, but if you need to, you can check it out there. Date and time, you can check it out there. Details, as we saw it before in the welcome screen. I won't really go into it. And default applications, you can configure there, and removable data, you can configure there. Sharing, universal access. If any of these things needed, you can turn it on. It works pretty well. Users, you can add new users here. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's Gnome, but it's also a really, really simple to use, and they've really done a good job. I really like this operating system. Volume, battery, notifications, your files and documents, and internet. If your Wi-Fi will be here also. Here's your calendar, as you can click here. If you connect your Google Calendar or any other calendar, it will all show up here. This is awesome. And here's your menu, a very nice, straightforward menu. Yeah, there's nothing really else to say about this operating system besides from its worth looking at, and I really consider it as my future operating system for my PC. Yeah, and this is how much memory to use, less than Ubuntu Gnome with the same specs in the same situation. And got 1.4 there, it's 1.2. The CPU is also running nicely. Yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.